critic of Emerson Mnangagwa, that is Apostle Chiwenga, who was also subjected to violence from the regime Mnangagwa. And I think they also wanted his life, especially in an accident where he lost his wife, if I'm not mistaken. The regime was after him because he has been actually standing up against the regime of ZANU PF. Greetings and welcome on your lovely channel, the Hlonipani Global News. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. So, Apostle Chiwenga is reportedly in prison, in hospital rather, undergoing a critical surgery in South Africa. And all we can wish, I've always said that when someone is undergoing through this, no matter whether you agree or you disagree with the person, you have to wish him well. We wish the apostle well, and we wish him a successful medical treatment of his conditions, a condition which remains actually a private. We know it's a private matter, actually the medical condition of any person. So he is undergoing that surgery. We hope it will be a successful surgery. This is the picture that has been flouted of him. He is the strongest critic of the government of Emerson Mnangagwa, as well as also ZANU PF, someone who has been transparent, especially when it comes the history of Zimbabwe. He has acknowledged numerous times that the history of Zimbabwe undermines the role that was played by ZIPRA, and also he has been actually even very, very, truthful in so many political aspects. He's one of the few apostles in Zimbabwe that can stand in the pulpit and speak the truth about the regime of ZANU PF. Other apostles, we know that they are sleeping in one bed with the regime of Emerson Mnangagwa. And Apostle Chiwenga has been very, very, very critical, especially on the government of Emerson Mnangagwa. I strongly suspect that his surgery that he is doing today may be closely linked to the politically related accident that he actually suffered whilst he was in Zimbabwe. He is a man with balls because he was criticizing Emerson Mnangagwa not outside Zimbabwe but in Zimbabwe, and he is forced to be in exile, most probably because of the hostile government, just like many other Zimbabweans, the hostile government of ZANU PF in Zimbabwe. But though even living outside Zimbabwe, has been very, very critical and vocal against the government of Emerson Mnangagwa. Also, he has predicted the political situation that is currently undergoing. So we will weigh and scale his predictions, which are most of the times masqueraded as prophecies. So we can only wish the prophet very, very well, because such people, I think, are needed in this very, very critical time. Remember, in this situation, all people who speak against the regime, exposing the regime, that is also part of fighting the struggle in terms of conscientizing the people of Zimbabwe about what is at stake at the moment, of which at the moment the most critical, very, very important thing that the people of Zimbabwe has to consider and make sure that it does not see the light of the day is actually fighting against the further mutilation of the constitution of Zimbabwe, and also suffocating the government of Emerson Mnangagwa. If people can stand and unite, just imagine all Zimbabweans of all walks of life deciding to actually put the country on hold. Each and every Zimbabwean stand on the street and say enough is enough with the government of Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa. They will start firing bullets until they are done. Zimbabweans would still be, there will be some who would still be alive. Because this government cannot be allowed to continue. It's an unconstitutional government. Don't ever allow to be lied that it is a constitutionally elected government. It was never elected. Mnangagwa is unelectable. That is why he doesn't want to actually take the avenue of participating in democratic electoral processes, because he's not a lovable person. People don't love him. I've never seen people, when Mnangagwa was removed, there was celebration all over Zimbabwe. I'm telling you the truth. When a coup was carried out, people celebrated retired General Chiwenga rather than Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa. And a lot of people cautioned him that Mnangagwa is a backstepper of not. Even Robert Gabriel Mugabe warned him that he should not consider giving Mnangagwa power. Rather, he should actually take over and lead Zimbabwe. And he trusted this man, hoping that after 5 years he will relinquish power to him. At the moment, what he is after is eliminating retired General Chiwenga. Thank you very much for watching us. If you are watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe